Hello everybody, once again, welcome back to another Mod Studio video! So, first off, update, I will be releasing the Clay Soldiers map. Right behind me, as you can see right here, you guys have been really excited about that particular stage, and you guys have been just really asking me to release that. So I'll definitely be doing that soon. I just gotta make it compatible, so I'll leave those in the descriptions of the 3 videos and whatnot in due time. So, what are we doing today? We are showcasing the Fishing Plus Plus mod by Devirion X. Now this thing adds 10 new fish, 2 new rods, excuse me, a few new items, and 2 new blocks. It's pretty exciting, and I've got this stage set up here. This little humble Minecraft house, with using the new dark wooden planks in some kind of 2D world. Look, this is weird. I can't even jump on this. Ugh. Anyway, we're gonna showcase this mod, and it's pretty. Why is my door open? Oh, damn. Creepers doing something to my house. But yes, this mod is pretty awesome, exciting, and it gives all you fishing enthusiasts the fishing update and revamp that you always wanted. So I say first we go into the bait. Lots of baits, different kinds of baits to catch all these fish. Now first thing we're gonna need is a worm net. Now the worm net is crafted using 2 sticks in this little diagonal pattern and a little string in the upper right hand corner, and you get yourself a little worm net. They are stackable. You use these worm nets to get all kinds of different worms from different blocks. First up, we got demon worms, which you get from little netherrack blocks. You just gotta keep right clicking it, and they do not have very strong durability, so they will be breaking very quickly. We also got blood worms that come from sand blocks. So let's see, it sounds a little more common than demon worms from netherrack. See, I'm getting a lot more. And last but not least, well, not last but not least, but we've got void worms from endstone blocks. You're gonna have to journey quite far to get these little buggers. We've also got earthworms that come from dirt blocks and grass blocks. They are more common in dirt blocks, so you're gonna want to farm them from dirt blocks rather than these grass blocks. As you can see, I don't get them as quickly. The final type of worm we got here in this mod is the angel worm, which you get from combining demon worms with bone meal. No specific crafting recipe, just put these 2 anywhere in the crafting grid, and it's 1 demon worm and 1 bone meal to 1 angel worm. So you got yourself angel worms. Alright, now that we've gone over all the different types of baits, well, worms actually, I said we get all of our bait from this little bait chest I got over here in the corner, and I say we go fishing. So I got my rods ready, let's go on to the deck. Now the first type of fish is the carp. Now the carp uses seeds as bait, and I'm gonna put that in my hotbar, and I'm just gonna go fishing. So let's cast out my line, and you will see the number of seeds go down, as you can see. Alright, now we got ourselves a carp. Now let's see what the carp gives us. Little window's gonna pop up magically in the right hand corner side or left hand side. But yes, what the carp does is it heals 1.5 hunger of your bar if it's raw. If you eat it just raw, right off the bone. But if you cook this guy in a little furnace, you get the cooked carp, gives you 3 hunger. So you're gonna want to cook these little buggers. Now there's a 75% chance of catching it in the water from using your seeds as bait. And it actually doesn't have a special effect. Yes, that's right, some of these fish do have special effects. Now, the next fish that we're going to want to catch is the catfish. Now the catfish uses raw fish as bait, so I'm going to put that right next to my fishing rod in the hot bar so it gets used as my active bait source. Alright, we got ourselves a little catfish in our inventory. This guys took a little while to get. But yes, let's see the catfish. Now the catfish gives also 1.5 hunger if you eat it raw right off the bone. But if you cook this bugger, it also gives you 3 hunger bar if you eat it cooked. So, it's got a 65% chance of catching. So it is a little more difficult than catching the carp, but this one does have a special effect. Not really special, but it does heal wolves. So you can heal your little wolf, your little buddy, with this catfish. Very cool. Now the next fish we got up here is the salmon. And the salmon uses the blood worms as bait. Ooh, I guess they like blood. Alright, we got ourselves one of these salmon. Now let's see. Salmon, if you eat it raw, it gives you 0 hunger. What? What's up with that? But if you cook it, it gives you 3.5 hunger. So I guess it's It's a little more if you cook it, so you're gonna really have to cook these guys. But it's a 60% chance of catching, so it is a little more difficult than the catfish and the carp. But what the thing is, it's not that good if you eat it raw. I mean, it blinds you when you eat it raw. That is not cool. I don't want to eat salmon raw. Alright. Well, the next fish we got up here is the goldfish. You guessed it, you catch it with gold ingots. Oh, excuse me. Alright, we got ourselves a goldfish. Oh, whoa. It's got a shiny effect on it. That's right. That's why it's special. So, if you eat a raw goldfish, it'll give you 0 hunger, but it'll give you a regeneration effect. So if you just eat it and you're low on health, go ahead and eat this guy raw. He'll give you regeneration. Now if you cook it, now he's even more pink. What it gives you is more regeneration, but it does not heal your hunger bar. So, it's not going to heal your hunger bar, but if you eat this guy, as you can see over here, it's got a regeneration. It's covered by too many items, I'm sorry, but it does have you a regeneration effect, and it gives you more than if you eat it raw. Now, there's a 50% chance of catching this guy by using a gold ingot as bait, and the special effect is it turns pink! Well, that's what it said on the mod page. It's not really special. I'm sorry. I'm only doing what the mod page tells me. Now, the next fish we got lined up here is the mackerel, and this uses earthworms as bait. Alright, we got ourselves one of these mackerel. Now, what mackerel gives you is 1 hunger if you eat it raw. But, if you cook this fella, you get 3.5 hunger back. So, it's pretty cool. Better than salmon, because you do get health back from eating it raw. Now, this has a 60% chance of being caught, but it has no special effect, unfortunately. So, it's pretty good. It's better than all the other fish we've caught so far. Not too sure about the goldfish. I mean, that's a pretty cool effect. But next up, we got the trout and the rainbow trout. You catch both these fish using feathers. Oh, finally! I got a rainbow trout. Oh my god, it literally took me 10 minutes to catch this thing. So, first let's go over the raw trout. Now, the raw trout, if you eat it, it gives you 0.5 hunger, so it's not that great. But if you cook it, it gives you 4 hunger back. So, very much you will have to cook this thing. There's a 60% chance of catching it. No special effect, unfortunately. Let's get to the rainbow trout, shall we? Now, this annoying little rare piece of poop gives you 2.5 hunger if you eat it raw. Now, that is a good fish to eat raw. It looks pretty. Now, if you cook it, it gives you a whopping 5 hunger back. Now, this is the most hunger you will get back from any of the fish that are added in this mod. So, a cooked rainbow trout is very rare, very good fish. Now, there's no % chance that's on the thread of catching this thing. But let me tell you, based on my experience, you've got like a 5% chance of catching this thing using your feathers. Oh my god, it took me so friggin' long to catch this friggin' fish! But yes, there's no chance. Well, I'm just gonna say 10% or 5%, and there's no special effect, unfortunately. But a 5 hunger for being cooked, it's a pretty good fish. So you might as well try and catch that if you can. But let's move on to the angelfish, which uses angel worms as bait. Alright, we got ourselves a little angelfish with our angel worms. Now, angelfish will give you 2.5 hunger if you eat them raw. So it's just as good as the raw rainbow trout, and it's a pretty good fish. Now, if you cook this angelfish, you'll get 3.5 hunger back. Now, it's pretty good for being cooked. I mean, that's a pretty good fish. Angelfish, pretty cool. Now, angelfish, you have a 50% chance of catching these guys with your bait. Now, when they're cooked, they actually give you a speed bonus. Now, let me eat this thing, and if I go in here, as you can see, if it's covered, but I do have a speed bonus, so I will go much faster if I eat this fish. Oh, look at those particle effects. I am so speedy. Woo, I can do some parkour maths with this fish. Next up, we've got our second to last fish, the demon fish, which uses demon worms. Oof, scary. Alright, we got ourselves a demon fish. Oof, scary little bugger. Alright, if you eat demon fish raw, it'll also give you 2.5 hunger just as the angelfish does. If you cook it, it'll also give you 3.5 hunger back as the angelfish does. Now, this thing is different. It doesn't give you a speed bonus. If you eat this thing, it'll actually give you a strength bonus. Ooh, look at those particle effects. I just feel like hitting people. Oh, my critical hits on this wood block. Alright, our last fish on our list is the ender fish. Now you catch these guys using void worms. Alright, we got our ender fish. That's a little weird. It's just recoloring of the demon fish. Alright, if you eat raw even fish, just as the past two fish, it'll give you 2.5 hunger if eaten raw. It gives you 3.5 hunger if you eat it cooked. This one gives you damage resistance instead of strength and speed. So let me eat this guy. And oh, more particle effects. It gives me damage resistance. So those skeletons and zombies won't be able to do anything on me, man. Alright, now as I said before, it gives you 2 new rods in this mod. So I say we get over to that. Let's head over to the crafting... Oh my, where am I going? Let's go to the crafting room. Now this first rod we got lined up for you in this mod is the reinforced fishing rod using 3 iron ingots instead of 3 sticks. Now, you guessed it, if you guys are smart, the reinforced fishing rod will actually give you an increased durability life instead of the regular wooden fishing rod. The next rod we got for you guys is the treasure trawler. Ooh! Now, that's a pretty expensive recipe, as you can see. 2 gold ingots and a whole diamond? Ooh! What does this thing even do? Well, if you read the name, it's called the treasure trawler. That's right, it gives you treasure instead of fish. Very cool rod. Now, how does it give you treasure? Well, it's based on a random number generating system. It takes a number from 1 to 100, and if you get a number between 1 and 2, you'll get 3 whole diamonds! Oh, that is really cool! If you get a number from 2 to 10, you get 1 diamond. 10 to 15, you get a blaze rod. 15 to 20, gas tier. 20 to 25, an ender pearl. 25 to 30, 1 redstone. Blech! 30 to 35, you get a gold ingot. 35 to 40, an iron chest plate. 40 to 45, an iron ingot. 45 to 50, a block. Ugh. And 50 plus, you get a brick. Now, the last few things I got for you in this mod is very cool. The first thing we got is the automatic fishing module. Now, what you need is 2 whole iron blocks, that's 18 iron ingots, 2 regular fishing rods, 1 reinforced fishing rod, and 4 raw fish. Like so in this recipe. Now this gives you the automatic fishing module block. Now what does this thing do, this automatic fishing module? Well, what you're going to do is place it 1 or 2 blocks above a water source. Now what this thing does is actually fishes for you, based on the name, automatic fishing module. All it needs is a burning fuel source, and last but not least, it's going to need a redstone input source. So I'm just going to put this lever on it, turn it on. You're going to see smoke particles above it, and it'll actually start fishing right for you, for all you lazy fishermen out there. Now, as you can see, it's already caught 3 fish, man. This is a very cool block. Oh, there we go, 4. And we got 1 final block for you. It's called the Fiery Automatic Fishing Module. You're going to need 3 fire charges, 1 lava bucket, 2 flint and steels, and you're gonna need that old fishing module that you created for yourself before. And you get a red version now, it's red tinted. If you're a smart little feller, you'll know that the fiery fishing module actually cooks the frickin' fish for you. Now, one thing that this thing needs that the other fishing module does not need is you're gonna need fire charges in the chest that's next to it. For 1 fire charge, you're gonna get 1 cooked fish. Alright, as you can see, we've got 2 cooked fish. And I'm pretty sure you saw it just go up to 3. But yes, that is all that I got for you guys in this Fishing Plus Plus mod by DeVarionX. Be sure to check out the thread. I've got that in the description of this video below. So please go download that mod. I mean, I'm definitely probably going to be using this in my awesome Minecraft Let's Play soon. I just broke the roof. But yes, that is Fishing Plus Plus mod. I really hope you guys enjoyed this other mod showcase in this mod studios. And I'm just going to wish you guys a very nice day. I'll see you guys in the next mod studio or Minecraft video. Goodbye!